Starting December 16th, Meta will start reading your DMs. Every conversation, every photo, every voice message fed into AI and used for profit. So here's how.
Guess what? Facebook Meta is reading your messages. You think I'm kidding? Meta, FBI, Insta, WhatsApp will read your DMs and AI chats. This is going to be rolling out in December. Social media giant Meta is about to start reading users' conversations, including direct messages and chats with its AI, with no option to opt out other than not to use their platforms, which include Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, which provides no option to turn its AI off. So the reason why people use WhatsApp is because they think it's private. It's not. Turns out Meta's reading your messages. That's why I use Signal, which I'm sure they can get into Signal. I'm sure they can. There's no privacy. This data access will start in most of the world on December 16th. Though in the EU and UK, which have stricter data protection laws, it will start later, apparently on March 4th of next year. Wow. So unless you want a couple of robotic blonde women to pat you down and cuff you as you try to go to work, you better watch what you say, what you think, and how you communicate in the United Kingdom, because they're already arresting thousands of people a year for their social media posts, let alone for your private messages. Now they're going to have access to your private messages. Industry media analysts have tended so far to focus on the issue of AI chats, but Facebook, in a privacy update titled "Your Activity and Information That You Provide," includes DMs in the data it can access, gather, and use. So this is what it says. This is what Meta is saying. It says, on our products, you can send messages, take photos and videos, buy or sell things, and much more. We call all of these things you can do on our products activity. We collect your activity across our products and information that you provide, such as content that you create, such as posts, comments, or audio. They're collecting it. Content that you provide through our camera feature or your camera roll settings or through our voice-enabled features. Learn more about what we collect from these features and how we use information from the camera for masks, filters, avatars, and effects. Messages, there it is. So they're going to collect the messages that you send and receive, including their content. They're telling you right out in the open. We're going to collect your messages. They're going to collect your messages. Wow. How about MySpace? Did you guys buy MySpace retroactively? Meta denies that its products contain backdoors and that it is currently reading messages. Yeah, I don't trust Mark Zuckerberg. Do you? I don't. He already said he censored accurate, truthful, factual information when the government told him to. And he ruined people's reputations on Facebook, like mine, by putting bogus warning labels on my posts, even though they were factual information. However, the company is now being sued in the U.S. by its former head of security. Its former head of security at Meta is suing them. He alleges that it allows thousands of its engineers to access sensitive user data and has not adequately tackled issues allowing the hacking of over 100,000 accounts a day. Whoa. Complainant Atullah Beg claims that the company ignored his warnings and sacked him, meaning they fired him for raising concerns. Meta denies the allegation.
They do.
Oh, sure. Who here actually believes that there is any form of communication that has been laid out for us like a booby trap that is not surveying every word you say? The Meta issue comes on top of wider concerns over online security after digital right group SEMX revealed that all Samsung mid-range handsets in large parts of the world come pre-installed with unremovable Israeli spyware. We just did a video about that. I just told you about that one. Wow. Now, I wouldn't trust an Israeli toothbrush because it'd probably blow my head off. But if you want to know how to get out of this guy is going to tell you. David Wolf's got the answer. Let's listen.
Starting December 16th, Meta will start reading your DMs. Every conversation, every photo, every voice message fed into AI and used for profit. So here's how to stop it. Now, they make this intentionally difficult on purpose, and you can only do this on desktop. You cannot do this from the mobile app. So first, you're going to visit privacycenter.instagram.com, and it's going to take you to this page here. And what you want to do is you click on Other Policies and Articles, and you'll see where it says How Meta Uses Information for Generative AI Models and Features. Click here. And the third option is Privacy and Generative AI. You open this, scroll to the bottom, and you'll see it says, whether you use Meta products or not, anyone can submit requests related to their personal information from third parties being used to develop and improve AI at Meta. You click on Learn More and Submit Requests here. And this is the form that you want to submit. So you click this, fill out this information here, and send this, and this is how you submit to opt out of Meta using your information to improve their AI services.
Wow. They make it easy, don't they? Huh. Boy, it's easier to set up a nuclear power plant than it is to unsubscribe from Meta reading your private DMs. Isn't that wild? That's really happening. Again, I know this is the third story I've done in a row about how you don't have privacy. It's the government, it's Meta, it's Alexa, it's your car, it's your banking digital, it's everything. So there again, you can rewind the video, watch it again. That's how you opt out. And good luck to you. I don't go on Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp. I stay away from them. But I know I go on Twitter, and I'm sure that Twitter is also run by the Israelis and the Mossad because Elon Musk's in bed with them. In fact, you have to use an Israeli company to verify who you are. Did you know that on Twitter? Yeah. So there's no getting out of it. But you can opt out of that there. I mean, I'm sure you can do it with Meta.
So, Jimmy, when you see all these stories that you've been doing about social media and how they're like tracking us and all of this, do you ever think like maybe I should just go back to an answering machine and a landline and use mail? Do you foresee that you would ever disconnect from social media?
I can't. I'm in the kind of business where I can't. It's necessary for me. It's because of my business. So no, but all you can do is, I mean, they already got, if they have Pegasus and they can get into your phone and your computer, your iCloud account, which they have Pegasus. They don't even need, before they used to need you to click on something. They'd send you a phishing email and you had to click, or a text and you had to click and you had to do something. But with Pegasus, you don't have to do anything. If they have your phone number, they can just and get into your phone, hack your phone. They can hack your computer. They can hack your iCloud account. They did all those things to me.
Well, we also know that people would say in the past, like, well, what do you have to worry about? You know, like, why would you even worry about anything like that? Jimmy, how would you respond to that? Why would you worry, like, if something's on your computer? You don't have to worry about anything. Right?
Yeah.
How would you respond to that?
Yeah, well, that's why. Well, why do you need a Fourth Amendment? Why do you guys care about the Constitution? Why don't you like living in a surveillance state? What's wrong? What could they possibly do? How could they possibly use your personal information against you? Did you see what they did to the truckers in Canada? Do you want to live? I don't want to live in a surveillance state. How about that? I want to have my privacy. Yeah. Okay. If you'd like to hear my jokes about this, come see me in Australia, Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane. I'll be in Burbank, California, the day after Thanksgiving, November 28th. It's a Friday. Most people are off. I'm not. Pottstown, Pennsylvania, December 6th. It's a Saturday. And then January 11th, we're in Waikiki at the Blue Note. It's a beautiful theater. Go make your vacation plans now. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. See you January 11th in Waikiki. Come see us in Australia. Second show's added in Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane. We'll see you in Burbank, California, the day after Thanksgiving. It's a Friday. And then Pottstown, Pennsylvania, December 6th. Plus, January 11th, we're going to be in Waikiki at the Blue Note. Tickets not available yet for them, but go to jimmydore.com for a link for all the other tickets.